Hi everybody, I'm Mrs. Insane Witch and welcome to another Gems of War video. This is the PvP video, so let's jump in PvP. I play on PC mobile, don't forget. On other platforms the restrictions may be different. So, let's go to the restrictions of the week. We have some that are in the same place, others swapped, and others are new. So let's see, in the same place, the same as last week, we have okay, we have Idania with wait, no, let me check. No. So the only one that is the same thing is Geheron with blue. So this one is on the same place, the same as last week. Geheron with blue and Skull gems. Then Idania swapped places. So it was on South Wild. This week is in Idania, green. That's where green was, and also some other things, I think. So we have Idania with green, that was on South Wild. So we have Idania with green and Hourglass gems. The other one that swapped places was Winter's Fae. This week is in Winter's Reach. Fae with giant gems. I don't remember where it was last week. And Broken Lands with demon. Again, swap places. Don't remember where it was, but swap places. Or maybe I did this wrong. Let me check. Okay, so I checked and I am dumb, and on my spreadsheet I put the things wrong. Same as last week, Geheron with blue and Broken Lands with demon. So demon is the same as last week. Broken Lands with demon and Skulls. Then swap places was green was in Southwide. This week is in Idania, so Idania with green and Hourglass gems, and so also Winter's Reach. So with the restriction Fae and giant gems. So Fae was in Summer Isle. This week is in Winter's Reach. Then changes of the week. We have Salt Wild with purple and Stun Gems, and then we will have Bay of Stars with Beast and Wish Gems. Then we have Asian Kent with Human and Lightning Gems. And we go down. We have Maraji Expanse with the restriction Demon. So it's a repeat restriction. Two regions with the restriction demon. So demon and mana potions and Maraji Expanse, and of course Broken Lands with demon and Skull gems. And we have Summer Isle with the restriction Vulpasia and mana potion gems. So these are the current week restrictions. And I do have some new teams to show you. I'm only going to show you the new teams, but you know everything else is on the description. So regular teams, immortal teams, everything teams is there. But I'm only going to fight with the new ones, and we have a few. So I still don't have Immortal Gemini. So no teams for Immortal Gemini. I'm sorry. I've been slacking a bit on doing my things. So I'm still not even halfway, I think. So yeah, I've been slacking on this season, so I still don't have Immortal Gemini. And oh, another thing, no, not here that I want to come here. Because I have been slacking, I still don't have the enough VPs to get the no the Silver Marks troop, so I still don't have Treviamus yet. Maybe next week I will show you some teams with it. Not that far, so I will have to do a bit of a grind. I do need to do a bit of a grind because I'm way behind on the PvP season. So I'm sorry for that, but I digress again. So let's go. 2 new teams for Immortal Selene for the Restriction Beast in Bay of Stars. So let's go. Low level first. Let's do that. No, not Citadels, woman. What are you doing? Quick battle, please. Oh. Yeah, I'm going to avoid Arterian Scroll because it's annoying. And I'm going to do on the middle one. Manage and paste. So for this team we have Bork to mana generate, of course. And we have Black Manacles with the class Elementalist. We have Immortal Selene, because this is an Immortal Selene team. And we have Inari. Convert green gems to spirit. Okay, and starts battle with full mana. Don't forget, it's very, very useful. The third trait. Starting battle with full mana, and she will convert green gems to spirit gems, which are blue, but we do have to be careful because we do not want to lose our mana. We just want to take mana from the enemy. And my Selene has a vulnerability, so it will not mana drain, but that's another plus. But we do want to avoid and give spirit gems to the enemy team, so convert green to spirit. Oh, we can do that. We can do that indeed, because we do have an alignment there, so let's do that. And another one here. And now browns. Can I drop that? Yes, I can. So I'm gonna do the red one there with the skulls down here. Thank you very much. And we can cast Immortal Selene. And now we can cast Black Manacles to finish the fight. If we do need mana, also we can cast Bork, because it is the mana generator. Okay, let me grab the other team now, the high level team. And Scroll Reborn. And Amarok. Okay, let's do it. Let's see. Let's go. So on this one we have Immortal Selene in first place, of course. Upgrade. What upgrade? Wait. Oh, I can upgrade my Immortal Selene. Oh, what? I did not see that. Oh, and I unlocked the pet and a little bit more boost. So okay, nice. Let's go. And now it's level 6. Okay. Wand of Stars, of course, for the Wondrous Things with the class Elementalist. We have Netherhound that will deal a number of damage to the first enemy, and Hunters mark them and create 8 to 12 purple gems. So a mana generator there also. Starts battle with 50% mana on the third trait. And of course we have Inari again, with starts battles with full mana on the third trait. So let's do the battle with this one. And let me check some. Yeah, so these were the first 2 new teams. Okay. Okay, so green to green. Oh, we have alignment. Green to spirit. So let's do that there. And now match 4 on purples. And And let's cast Immortal Selene. Why not? And now do some spirits down here. What else? What else can we do? No purples. So let's do some reds. And some blues. I've got the blues, and now we've got yellows. Extra turn on yellow, so let's do browns. Cast Wand of Stars to get some mana going. And we can cast Immortal Selene, of course, but if we need, we can also cast, have casted, what's the name, Amarok, not Amarok, sorry, Netherround, because he would place Hunter's Mark on the enemies also. Okay, so these were the two Immortal Selene teams that I had to show you for the Restriction Beast in Bay of Stars. Now let's see what we have next. I have one new Ossifer team for the Restriction Human in Asian Cat. So let's go. Don't know if it is high level or low level. High level. Okay. So paste. We have Troll to mana generate. We have Wand of Stars for the Wondrous Things with the class Elementalist. Of course, Immortal Ossifer. And Magnus that will deal a number of damage to all enemies, boosted by disease and poisoned enemies. And then disease and poison all enemies. Okay. Inflict a random status effect on 4 or 5 gem matches. On the last trait and the second one, immune to all status effects, devour, lycanthropy, and mana burn. So let's do a fight with this one, and it's the only team I have for Ossifer on the Restriction Human in Asian Kent. Okay, so purples. We can either explode the board with Wand or Trowel. Let's do Wand to see if we can get the extra turn. No luck. Well, let's explode with Trowel. Why not? And now let's see where we can cast our Ossifer. So on purples. So let's cast on purples. Match 4 there. And do some skulls here. And some more skulls. Nope, nope, nope. More skulls. And we're done. So this was the new team that I had for Immortal Ossifer on the Restriction Human in Asian Cat. Now I have one for Demon, and I am going to Maraji Expanse, and this one is a low level one, a regular low level team with Bane of Ambition. So let's go to Maraji Expanse. So if you manage to get Bane of Ambition on the Mythic Friday, we do have mana potions here, but well, when will they stop voting for mana potions? We do not know. Okay, manage and paste. So if you are a low level player and if you manage to get Bane of Ambition, this is a low level team for Bane of Ambition. We have Desdemona deals a number of true damage to an enemy and deal double damage if they use yellow mana, gain an extra turn if they are demon. For traits, deal double skull damage versus demons, cannot be targeted by spells unless there are no other targets, and 50% chance to ignore armor with skull damage. So 3 very good traits here on Desdemona, and it is essential for you to have them traded because that's why she is in first place, also because of the 3 traits that she has. Deals double skull damage versus demons, cannot be targeted, and 50% chance to ignore armor with skull damage. So ignores 50% chance to ignore armor when doing skull damage. Then we have Bane of Ambition. Of course, if there are 13 or more skulls on the board, devour an enemy, otherwise deals a number of true damage to them, and then create 9 skulls. Traits: explode a brown gem at the start of the battle, immune to all status effects, devour lycanthropy and mana burn, and also creates a bone storm when my turn begins. Infernal Voyager. Convert all blue gems to skulls, gain 1 soul for each gem converted. All enemies lose 2 random skill points, immunity to burning and fairy fire, and starts battle with full mana, which is very helpful. And then we have Gatekeeper. Explodes a number of red gems and grants a random status effect to all demon allies, and then summon a demon troop. So random status effects to all demon allies and a summon if we need, and we are using the class Elementalist. So let's do the battle. Oh, this is week 5. I forgot to say that on the beginning of the video. This is week 5 of season of night. Yep, too many seasons. Yeah, season of fight. Night. Week 5 of season of night. Now, let's see what we want to do. You convert blue to skulls, and that's exactly what we want to do, because we do have an alignment there for the extra turn. So let's go. No yellow mana there, which is kind of sad. Because that way Desdemona will not deal double damage. But let's do skulls, because that's essentially what we want to do. Skulls, skulls, and skulls. And of course, if you need it, and you had, especially if you have 13 or more skulls on the board, you could have casted Bane of Ambition. So this was the low level team for, where the heck am I? The Restriction Demon. Of course, you can use it either on Maraji Expanse or Broken Lands. It works there because it's for the Restriction Demon. So a low level team with Bane of Ambition. Okay, next one is for, okay, the next teams are for Summarizal with the Restriction Vulpacia. So we have one new low level team, regular, and then we will have 2 Immortal Virago and 2 Immortal Lucifer teams. So let's go and start with the regular low level. So Summarizal with the Restriction Vulpacia, and also Mana Potion Gems, which is very annoying. Okay, manage and paste. So on this one we have Harper that choose one, give a number of life to all allies, or give all other allies half their mana. Trait: starts battle with 25% mana. Summon a dark storm at the start of the battle and gain bonus purple mana from purple gem matches. Then we have Rage Paw, that will deal a number of damage to an enemy. If they are a boss, deals 3 to 5 times damage based on my ascensions, and gain 2 magic and became enraged. Gain 1 attack when an enemy casts a spell. Starts battle with 25% mana and deals 3 to 5 times skull damage versus bosses based on my ascension. So this team has Rage Paw here, and it's because, let's go back. because if you encounter Diamantina, you will Rage Paw will kill Diamantina, or at least deals a lot of damage depending on the power, because you will encounter a lot of Diamantinas on your fights, and she is a boss. She is replacing Stellarix, so if you find a Diamantina, so maybe we should go there. Rage Paw is a boss killer and it will deal with Diamantina really fast. Then we have Fire Hunter. Choose one, deal a number of true damage to an enemy boosted by blue gems, or deal a number of splash damage to an enemy boosted by blue gems. Traits: starts battle with 25% mana, reduce damage from skulls by 65%, and gain 3 mana when matching 4 or more gems. And we have Fox Fang, that will explode a number of green gems and grant a random status effect to all Volpacia allies, and then summon a Volpacia troop also if we need, and we are using Elementalist. Jump into battle. Okay, let's look at the board first of all, and we are entangled, so we will not do skull damage. So we are going to do blue. Yeah, let's do the blue match there and take okay, that was not so bad, but in this case we are going to do some more extra turns, so let's do the blues there and do purples here. Try to get as many mana potions off the board as we can. And now we are going to cast Rage Paw and take care of Diamantina. So as you can see, that's why this team is here, to deal with Diamantina. And next, what we want to do, let's do some more reds. Get we lost a turn. Okay, no worries there. Explodes. We are entangled. Choose one, deal to the 20 splash damage. So maybe we are going for the true damage here, and give life or half their mana. But let's do the extra turn on reds and do blues, do skulls because we have extra turns there. Mana potions are annoying, that's all I have to say. And let's go through damage again on the hero this time. And we can cast Rage Paws on the hero. Okay, do browns and the extra turn there also. Purples. And let's cast Vulpine Hunter on the hero again. Some more blues. Extra turn. And let's do that again. Reds. Extra turn on reds. Extra turn on purples. No more extra turn on reds. I don't want to lose the board, so I'm doing all the extra turns I can. Cast Vulpine Hunter again through damage. And give life or give off their mana. Let's cast Rage Paw. Do some skull damage. Do blues. And we're done. So this was the regular low-level team. I don't want to get out for summarizal, so okay, let's do it on this side now, and let me grab the first low-level team for Immortal Virago. The first team for Immortal Virago, which is low level, that's what I mean. Manage and paste. So here we have Harper again. We have Immortal Virago, of course. Rage Paw again, in case you find Diamantina somewhere, or any other troop that is a boss. And we have Orb of Vulpacia. Remove all green gems, deals a number of damage to an enemy, boosted by gems removed if the enemy is from Vulpacia, or if the battle is in Vulpacia, deals double damage, and we are using Elementalist. So let's go. You can always cast Harper, either to give life to all allies or give all allies half their mana, all other allies. So she will give half their mana to everybody except herself, and we can always do that if we need. Right now I want to do maybe blues. So yeah, let's do some blues with purples on the way. Mana potions. Oh my god, mana potions. Let's cast Orb of Vulpacia on the hero. And now cast Virago, Immortal Virago. And I am going to cast Harper on give all other allies half their mana. That's not what I did. Nope. I forgot to click there, right? That's what that's what I wanted to do, but I forgot to click there. Oh, stupid. So let's do browns and blues here. And yellows. This is not going very well on my side, especially when I'm missing the things I want to do. So match 4 on browns. Let's do some mana potions purple and cast Immortal Virago again. Of course you would do that. Why not? Of course. Are you done? Are you happy? Let's do greens. And cast Immortal Virago again. As usual, this is how not to play Gems of War. 101. And let me grab the high level team for Immortal Virago. So edit team, manage and paste. And on this one we have Phantom Fox. Choose one, explode a number of purple gems, or mana burn the first 2 enemies. So for traits, not important, this is not Delft. The first one will do nothing here. Second trait, reduce damage from spells by 25% and starts battle with 25% mana, which is very helpful. Of course, Immortal Virago. And just a little reminder, my immortals all have the second trait, so which is the most important one in any case. But all my Viragos, all my immortals have at least the first 3 traits, but second one, so that's why I never say that, because they are equal to everybody, and all of my immortals have the first 3 traits. We have Stellarix here also. We all know what Stellarix does. And Fox Fang again, that will explode green gems, grant a random status effect to all Volpassi allies, and then summon a Volpassi troop if we need, and the class Elementalist. So let's go to battle. And get some mana. Okay, what can we do right now? Nothing. So let's do some skulls with some greens and fairy fire on the way. And we did get an extra turn somewhere I did not see. Let's do, I don't even know. So let's do blues. Some skulls. And we are kind of okay. What to do? Okay, let's do mana potions purple. Oh, for the extra turn, thank you very much. Some more purples. And let's hope for the best. Next. Let's do... We are screwed. That's what we are. Okay, let's do extra turn on greens. Okay, let's see. How many damage? 192. She can loop. So let's cast Stella. But they are submerged, which is annoying. Let's cast Immortal Virago now. Submerge, my god, yeah. I'm going to cast Foxfang to summon someone. So, mana potions are annoying. Diamantina is annoying. And Submerge is annoying. It's all I have to say. Cast Stella again. At least we have a summon. And let's summon again before we die again. What do you do? Shuffle one? No. Extra turn on greens. We can do some skull damage, but cast Stella. How not to play one-on-one. That's what I have to say. Cast Stella again. And cast Stella again. I'm gonna keep casting Stella until I have some skulls. Yeah. So we dodged the bullet. But yeah, mana potions are annoying. Okay, that was the high level team for Immortal Virago. Not the best showcase of the team because my Immortal Virago died, but okay, we won the fight anyway. So low level team for Lucifer. Oh my god. So on this one we have Phantom Fox. We have Immortal Lucifer, of course. Then we have Foxfang again, and we have Phoenix. This is low level, not low level. Let me check something really quickly because I think that I swapped the teams. Not sure. Let me paste. So yeah, this is the low level team. Phantom Fox again. Immortal Lucifer, Rage Paw to take care of those pesky bosses, and Foxfang to summon and explode the board and all those things. Oh, and class Elementalist. So let's go to battle. And let me swap things here while I can. So this one there, and this one is the one that needs to be on the eye level. I swapped the thingies. So let's do the extra turn on purples and do the one on, not the extra turn, the mana potion on browns, and let's do some more mana potion browns, some on yellows, get this mana flowing, do some mana potions green, take all those mana potions away, use Rage Paw on Diamantina, cast Foxfang, explode purples, so let's go. And now cast Immortal Lucifer, and we're done. So now I am going to grab the eye level team 1. Okay, eye level for Immortal Lucifer. And when I finish this fight, I'm going to go back to the other team for Immortal Virago because I want to say some things that I forgot. Okay, on this one for Immortal Lucifer eye level, we have Phantom Fox, of course, again. Immortal Lucifer, Foxfang, and Phoenix. Choose one, deals a number of true damage to all enemies, or summon 1 to 3 Wolfire Hunters, and starts battle with 25% mana, first trait. All allies gain 2 random skill points on the second trait, and bless and enchant a random ally when I match 4 or more gems. So third trait is very useful also. And we are closing what class? Elementalist, of course. So let's do the battle with this one, and then I jump back to the eye level Immortal Virago, because I wanted to say some things, but that fight was so awful that I forgot. Okay, what to do. Let's do some browns. Oh my god, I have something on my eye. It's annoying me. Let's do purples. Make use of the mana potion. Try to get some match 4s in there because we want to activate the third trait of Phoenix to enchant us and all those things. But in any case, we can do bless here because let's do bless or shield, barrier, whatever that thing was, barrier. Okay, we are frozen on reds. Awesome. Okay, this is annoying. So let's take some reds out of here because of that mana potion anyway. So I'm gonna care. What to do? I don't care. I'm gonna do reds. What else can I do? Nothing. Come on, let's do greens. let's explode with Foxfang. Let's cast Immortal Lucifer. Cast Immortal Lucifer again. And we're done. So annoying. Okay, now let me grab the other team that I showed for high level Immortal Virago. And let's talk a bit about this one because I forgot. And yeah. So we do have Stellarix here, but we can either do two things. If you want to go for, we can swap Stellarix for Aguara. If you want to go for boost skills, you can use Aguara there, because Aguara is a mythic kind of what's their name, the Empress. So we can boost the skills with Aguara, so that's one option. Swap Stellarix with Aguara, or you can swap Stellarix with Phoenix and go for the Bless and Enchant on the third trait. That's what I wanted to say about this team. We have three options. We can either use Stellarix, and if you don't have Stellarix, either use Aguara to boost the skills, or use Phoenix to Bless and Enchant with Phoenix third traits on match force. That's what I wanted to say about this team. And and with that being said, these were all the teams that I had to show you, the new ones. Everything will be in the description as usual. Regular teams, low level, high level, Immortal, all Immortals, everything, all the restrictions. So thank you so much for watching, thank you so much for listening to all my shenanigans, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye!